Right, okay. Now, what I want us to cover in this short presentation is an understanding of income elasticity of demand. Again, the definition of this starts with the word responsiveness. In this case, we're measuring the responsiveness of demand to a change in income. In other words, how much demand for a product changes as income levels change. This time, the equation would be percentage change in demand over percentage change in income. Okay. Now, this time, what the equation will generate: positive numbers, minus numbers. Positive number will show you normal goods. Minus number will show you inferior goods. So a normal good is as income increases, demand for a product will increase. Inferior good, as income increases, demand for the product will decrease. So clearly for a normal good it means that if people earn less money, their demand for the product will fall. For an inferior good, they earn less money, they will buy more of it. Now let me just talk about the numbers of these. If the number comes out from the equation of 0 to plus 1, I would regard this as weak normal goods. Number bigger than plus 1, strong normal goods. Now what I mean by that is, for some people, if their income was to increase as a product is a normal good, their demand for the product might only increase by a small amount. For a strong normal good, increase in income will lead to a huge increase in demand. Inferior good, 0 to minus 1, would show it's a weak inferior good. Minus 1 through to minus infinity would show me they are strong inferior goods. So what I mean by that is, for a weak inferior good, a change in income will generate only a small change in demand. For a strong inferior good, a change in income will lead to a massive reduction in demand. So let's just think very quickly about how we can show these in diagrams. So let's imagine I'm looking at two different markets. So two equilibrium diagrams. The left one, I'm going to imagine, is the demand for cars. Right one, bus travel. Now I think cars are generally a normal good. In other words, as people earn more, demand for cars increases. Buses, I think it's an inferior good. So let's think about how this will impact on demand for these two products then. What I'm assuming is that income will have increased. So people have had a pay rise, their ability to buy different goods and services increases. If people earn more money, they will demand more cars. Simply because it's a normal good, they can afford more of them. However, as a bus is an inferior good, demand for buses, I think, will fall to D1 as people earn more money. Probably because people will shift from travelling by bus to travelling by car instead. And this could apply to holidays. For some people, an inferior holiday could be a holiday in the UK. That means as they earn more money, they might demand more normal holidays, so normal good holidays such as travelling abroad. How much demand shifts, so this example with cars to D1, will depend on how strong for normal goods this product is. For some people, an increase in income will not generate a significant change in demand. As I said before, I don't like spending money on clothes. So for me, clothes are probably a weak normal good. As my income increases, demand will only increase by a small amount for this particular product. Again, if you've mastered these basic facts, you should now have a decent grasp of income elasticity of demand.